We're investigating the military's first response to UFO activity. We're in Corona, California, where on March 17th, a witness named Mike, who wishes to remain anonymous, saw an unidentified object in the skies near his house. According to his testimony, Mike's wife told him that military helicopters circled his house shortly after Mike's sighting. A coincidence? I don't think so.
What's over in that direction?
Actually, Lake Matthews and March Air Force Base are direct line of sight where this was flying.
And let's consider the possibility that this is a hoax and somebody is simply flying a remote control helicopter that has lights strung around the sides. Maybe it's not 10, 12 miles away like you thought, it's actually a lot closer, but because the object is smaller, it gives the impression of distance.
Have you shown this video to anybody else?
I did, to a colleague at work.
How did that person react to seeing the video?
He was blown away. He couldn't explain it. He was completely stunned.
Did you ask him not to tell anybody?
No.
It's not just the sighting that sounds so incredible. It's what happened next that blows my mind.
Several days later, my wife witnessed two large black twin-rotor helicopters circling our home. My wife was very shaken up by it.
So she knew instinctively that something was...
They were looking for something. They were directly above our home.
So what you're saying is this: on the 16th is the first time you saw this object, and you videotaped it.
That's
right?
correct.
The next day, on the 17th of March, you actually tell someone at work.
I did.
And then that same night, you see this object for the second time, the same object, you videotape it again.
Yes, for 30 minutes.
And then 2 days later, on March 19th, your wife reports that there are two black, unmarked helicopters flying around your home as though they're looking for something.
Correct.
Given Mike's employment with a DoD contractor and the fact that he brought these videos to work, does suggest a connection between the craft he witnessed and the unmarked helicopters seen shortly after. But it wasn't just the appearance of these helicopters that points to a military connection.
A month after I was laid off, their reasoning was that they were going in a different direction, which didn't make any sense to me because I was hired there under a strict statement of what my duties were, and I was meeting all of those duties.
When did you get the layoff notice?
I didn't get any notice. I came back from lunch and I was walked off the facility by armed guards.
Did you feel it was somehow in relation to the mentioning of the object at work?
I do.
Did the video contribute to Mike's layoff? It's possible, but it's also possible that tough economic times and budget cutbacks was the reason for his dismissal. This is close to an Air Force base. The Department of Defense might have had knowledge of this sighting and might have done something about it. I mean, to me, a lot of what's going on here screams military, military, military.
If this were military, why would this be over roughly a residential neighborhood or a lake? Why would military helicopters chase as if they're searching for a military test craft? Could this be too good to be true? The video looks great. A close-up video of a donut-shaped object. We all heard about the donut-shaped object that Harold Dahl saw over Maury Island in 1947. Could this be it? Could this be the smoking gun?